Welcome, everyone. This is still a podcast in training. We're getting it together. Yesterday, we, had some technical difficulties because we're still working out how to do all the technical stuff. Giving a shout out to Roadcaster, who sent us a brand new Roadcaster. So thank you, Roadcaster. Yes. So we're trying to, get everything done properly. So it takes time, people, and we're doing it on the go because why not? I mean, hey, Rome wasn't built in one episode. It took, a whole bunch of episodes. So welcome back. I had fun yesterday. Did you have fun, Forrest D. Martin?
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was cool.
Well, I guess
minus all the technical difficulties the first 20, 30 minutes or so. It was fun listening. I always enjoy listening to your stories.
Yes, and egging me on further. I guess we should do at least the standard thing. Hello, my name is Paula Jai Parker. Welcome back to Married People Shit. Myself and my co-host, hubby, that's what I say. Co-host, that's your cue.
Hello, my name is Forrest D. Martin. Welcome to the show.
Yes. This is a show where we talk about the married people shit that's common to all married people. But sometimes we think we live on an island and no one can relate to what we're going through or has ever been there. And it's just exclusive to our relationship. And I think sometimes communicating to other marrieds really helped. It helps us. It helps Forrest like a lot. Like, with everything going on in our life. Like even from my mom recently moved in and talking to another married man who his mother just literally moved out this past week to after 20 years of living with he and his wife. His mom living with he and his wife. She just moved out. And he said he sent her to his brother like, it is your turn, dude. But Forrest, what do you think? Talking to him, you mentioned kind of opened up your mind a little.
I don't know how he did 20 years with his mother and with his mother in the house with he and his wife and family. I just can't believe that. That's a lot of years.
And he said she was consistently messy.
Yeah, but I commend him and his wife for doing that because they're still his mother, still his mom, and after a certain while, all of our parents are going to need some type of help,
right.
And they look forward to the day that will come, and we can probably take care of them anyway.
And there's so many the people in the Asian community, the people in the Latino community, they take care of their elders. They show them respect. It's not uncommon for, the grandmother or grandfather to be living in with the nuclear, family, or at least spending a lot of time, half the year with one of their children, another half with another child. It's just something that I don't think we as Black people do as much as we should. Looking out. And that's one of the things that attracted me to you when we first met and you brought me on the second date to meet your mom. I also got to meet your grandmother, and I saw that she was living with you, and that I know I have an older mom, and that was something that was going to become a part of my experience would be helping her as she grew old, and seeing your mom doing that with your grandmom, and you being like, oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. Coming from Memphis, you guys, I think Southern ways are sometimes closer to God. I don't know, just maybe it's the gentility, it's just the respect for the elders, it's just the respect, period, that I appreciate it, And so that being said, the point of that is it helps to talk to others. So we see so many couples, going through it. And it's like, really, come on, y'all. Is it really that deep? Whatever you going through, it can be resolved without drama. And we go through it ourselves all the time. In the beginning of this episode, I would like to address some mistakes I made from yesterday's episode. I like to do that when I do a podcast because I always be saying some stuff that I just have to clarify because people sometimes take me too literally.
You made mistakes?
Oh, honey, no, I don't.
You made a mistake yesterday.
I think other people think I did. No, I'm just playing. Of course, I make them all the time.
You make mistakes all the time?
All the time. Yes, of course I do. I'm not gonna go there. I'm just saying. Of course, we all make mistakes, but specifically, I think that I kind of alluded to therapy not being necessary, and I did not mean it in that way because obviously I've been through the gamut my dang on self. Going to therapy really helped me get through my molestation. It helped me get over it. It helped me accept that it was a part of my life that wasn't going away and to learn to live with it and forgive the perpetrator so that I could forgive whatever role I thought I had played in it. But more importantly, my therapist was a hypnotist. So my therapist hypnotized me and he was able to help me get over overeating, smoking cigarettes, and the nerves that I felt before auditions. So for me, the okay, I'm not gonna BS you. I really did glean a lot from the sessions because they did help me figure out the molestation because it happened when I was so young, but it still played a major part in my life. And he did help me work that out. But more importantly, once again, I like the hypnotist. Like, I can't say that going to the therapist, I would have been able to get through it on my own. So that's why I say go. Now I feel like, been there, done that. So yes, I do want that for you. If that's what you need. I think everyone could use some time in therapy. I really, really do. And I'm on board with it. I personally think, you don't have to spend your whole life in therapy. It should be a help. Like, a good therapist will help you learn ways to cope with whatever you're coming up, whatever issues are coming up, whatever emotions you're experiencing. A good therapist will give you, I guess, what are they called? Routines or, practices.
How many times were you hypnotized?
Oh, wow. I think twice. And, that question, and just the way you asked it, that's why I stopped going. Because Black folks, you know what? I was going, I had stopped smoking. I was going to my auditions and booking because I was not skirt. I was like, yes, here she is. Hello. I don't know what that man said to me. So I'm telling Claudia, mama, yes, it's working and, I'm thriving. Here she come. Oh, no. Where you say the therapy sessions was in his basement? I was like, Mom, the man is a legit therapist. He was recommended to me by my legit, fancy pants manager. He's won awards and stuff. It's his basement, but it's not like Jeffrey Dahmer basement. It's like fixed up to be, a real therapist place. It's got, feng shui, a little fountain in the front and a separate entrance than his home. And it's cute. It's not like I'm going in a man's basement and it's like I'm going in Saw's basement. It's a whole bunch of, kill 'em up stuff. I'm just saying underground in the basement, Oh no. You don't know what he does to you when you go under. You don't know what kind of I'm like, Mom, I think you've watched The Manchurian Candidate a little few too many times because I don't think the man is putting murderous ideas in my head. So yes, I admit I did stop going because of the hypnotism, because it started bugging me out. Like, it was really working. And I did have a problem with someone having control over my mind and me not knowing what was going on when I was out. And I know he had like recordings of it. And it never dawned on me to say, and I probably might have thought, but I just was kind of nervous to say, can I hear the recordings? And, if I did it again, that's what I would do. Like, I wouldn't mind going back
So you
because
don't
it
know.
doesn't last forever. You have to go back and, they re-hypnotize you.
You have no idea what you were saying while you hypnotized?
No, I don't know what he was saying, but I
Wow.
do know it worked. And what I paid for was for him to help me get over my stage fright and to get over me sabotaging, me self-sabotaging. And that included overeating, smoking cigarettes. And all of those things went away. Like if I tell you I was confident, I stopped smoking cigarettes, I stopped overeating, and then I just started overthinking. So, I don't know. I'm sure I could have said, can I hear, the tapes? But, I don't know. I didn't feel like any like strange, my coochie didn't feel any different. Like he been, I don't know. On TV, they be doing, and I don't want to say, my baby, Mr. Cosby. I don't know, but when people be knocked out, some people get turned on, but I don't know. I'm just saying I didn't feel no other ways different in my other parts. So I don't think he was doing all of that. I don't know. The point is, I did feel a little uncomfortable with someone having access to my mind without. What are you over there doing? Well, what are your thoughts? Why did you?
Listening to you.
Why did you? I know, but you were like breathing into.
No, my bad. Because I was wondering, like, when I said how many times, like, did he do it each session, or was it just one time, two time, and when you were under, how long did he have you under? And when you came out from being under, do you feel like groggy or still sleepy like they do on TV?
Well, the first time I went under, I had no idea I was even under until he snapped his fingers, and I remember opening my eyes.
Did he put the clock in front of you and there it goes the watch in front
I
of
don't
you?
even remember.
And it goes side to side and say,
that's-
look into the TV shit.
Right. Like, it wasn't the first time I'd been hypnotized. I used to get hypnotized as a child. But, it was under other circumstances maybe I'll go into one day, but not today. But yes, I was easy. It was easy for him to get me under. Like, I don't even remember any of it. I just remember him snapping his fingers and me becoming alert. And I looked around and it worked. Like, I was like, oh my God, like it really worked.
You heard the snap.
I heard the snap. And I wasn't asleep. It wasn't like, I had fallen asleep. I heard the snap. So the second time, I think I fell asleep, or I felt like I fell asleep. He said I didn't fall asleep, but I felt like I fell asleep. But the first time I did not feel like I fell asleep. But the second time I did. The third time was after my mama had talked to me. And that's when I was determined I wasn't going to fall asleep. I wasn't going to lose consciousness. I wanted to know what was going on. So I pretended to be under to see what was going on while I was under. And he could tell. So he was just like, okay, this session is over. So the fact that he could tell, I was like, you know what? I wonder what I be doing. Like, I really would love to see, because I don't know. But he could tell that it wasn't, and he wasn't really saying anything like act like a chicken or, anything crazy, take your clothes off, none of that. So I don't know.
I don't know. I'm almost kind of with your mom. It sounds a little creepy.
Well,
It sounds a little fucking creepy.
he was
man.
gay and he was white, so I didn't think he was gonna try to rape me. But
Not so much even do something to you like that, but just that mind control.
that's what
I guess.
Yeah, I won't even send my 21andMe saliva because I'm paranoid that they're going to try to clone me or something, or try to act like I'm Lucy the monkey's first cousin. I don't know, but I'm paranoid as well. And that is why I stopped because but I would go again. Now, 20 years later, I would love to stop eating so much. After I've had a baby, I'm tired of smoking cigarettes. Well, I'm really not. If I was, I'd stop. But yeah, I'd love to go back and stop smoking cigarettes again and stop eating so much. And I do still, all of my anxieties have popped back up. But the anxieties I can deal with through prayer, through meditation. Now, the molestation, the deeper things, I would recommend going there and going to therapy and talking about those types of things that, you can't really work through alone. It took a village to get me there in that situation. It takes more than me to get my mind right from that situation. And having someone that was trained to listen and to say what was necessary for me to hear helped me realize a lot of the things that had happened had affected me throughout my life in different ways. And that I would suggest that, you go, if you've had, if you have PTS, post-traumatic syndrome from any event that has occurred in your life that you just have not been able to shake. For those extreme cases, definitely go. And go get hypnotized as well. I'm just saying, I did it, and I know I watched too much TV, and black mamas and black husbands, and me, myself, black women. I was a little nervous about what was going on with him in my head, and I was not in my head.
Okay. Okay.
Would you do it?
Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah.
I definitely would do it. Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can find the man's number.
Nah, we good on that. I ain't going to no man's basement and shit. You better.
Well, you don't know. He might have come out
around so to document it.
He might have come out the basement, and you would ask for cameras. I was really, really like nervous lady. And when he hypnotized me not to be nervous anymore, instead of me saying, "Okay, can I get the camera? I need to know what's going on." I think I even did. I might have said it after he hypnotized me. I think I might have had the balls to say, "Yo, can I see what's going on?" And I think he might have said it. He didn't record it maybe at the time, or I don't remember. But now, 20 years later, or however many years later, it was before I met you. I'm sure he would have that technology, and people would have access to it. I don't think anyone nowadays would let themselves be put under without knowing in some form or fashion what was going on while they were under.
Right.
Okay, so that's the first issue. I just wanted to make it clear that if you need therapy, go get you some, because it is not a bad thing. If you need to be hypnotized, and go get it done, because it helped. It really did. But like I said, you got to get it done more than once. It lasts for maybe, it's like I don't know, what's those things they put in for birth control? It only lasts a little bit. You know my point. Yeah. UID or something like that. All right. Anyway, next thing. Was there anything you wanted to discuss for us from yesterday that maybe you were a little wrong? Or, I'm not saying you were wrong, just saying anything you wanted to talk about, perhaps?
No. I think everything went cool.
Well,
the mistakes I made yesterday, technically, I've been able to clean up today so far. So I'm just ready to hear you get into it.
Well, I'm not. I think we need to circle back a few things, because I felt like you were trying to slut shame me. You went, oh yeah, Beats, because I let Anthony stay in the room originally, even though he got kicked out when I was going to get my bikini wax.
By no means was that slut. Excuse me. By no means was that slut shaming. Listen, I just want to say that any dude who is invited to a pussy wax session is going to try to take a peek at the vagina. He wasn't just in there for support to fucking hold your hand and be like, oh, what's going on? He was trying to peek and take a look at what was going on down
Okay,
there. So I don't
so-
mean it like a sexual way, like y'all had some sexual going. I mean just as a dude, as a man, as a young man especially. If a young lady's about to get bikini waxed, then yeah, he's gonna do. And you say, well, I had my underwear on and this and that, and he couldn't see nothing. Look, we have a way of maneuvering our eyeballs to try to get a peek of something.
But my point was, first of all, he wasn't invited. I told you I did not send out invitations. He lived on my couch. He went from my couch to the next person's couch to the next person's couch and back to my couch. He just rotated couches. I don't know why, when all he had to do was go home to Alvina. But it was not like invites. It was not like, hey, y'all, I'm doing the bikini. Come over. No.
Well, let me ask you this then. So were you like walking around?
Well, no, I had my clothes on.
Half, dressed because you were so comfortable with him being around.
Like
type. You walked around with your drawers and panties in front of him and shit?
Maybe we all did. Because he was not the only one living with me. It was a lot of us. Like, they all came and moved in with me because I was the first one who started working. So I could pay rent. So everybody came and lived with me or in the vicinity of me. So, I didn't think twice. So when she said, you need to go put on some bikini panties, preferably a thong, so I can give you the wax, I said, okay. And I went and put on a big pair from when I used to be chubby. I was chubbier in college, so I had lost a lot of weight. And I put on an ugly pair because I didn't want him to be like thinking, this was about that. And he knew it wasn't anyway. So that's why when I put on a big pair and they was like from 5 sizes too big and I was little bitty, they was falling off. If he was trying to get a peek at my physique, which he'd seen numerous times in class and out of class, because he lived with me damn near my roommate and we was cool like that. It wasn't like no sexual thing. He wouldn't have been on the damn ground making up a whole damn comedy routine about my drawers being too big for my butt. Like, if that's what embarrassed me, as he went to Robert Townsend and said the comedy routine. And I didn't appreciate it because it was embarrassing. And now I'm just telling the story because I don't give a hootly scoot, and I wish I hadn't back then too. But my point to you, Mr. Theater, got your master's degree in theater. Why did you try to act like you ain't seen a boob and a cooch in class a time or two? And, outside the class a time or two?
Not in that type of close proximity. And it wasn't really outside of class like that. And I was never invited to a bikini wax.
Were you invited to a skinny dip?
I missed it though.
Well,
I was invited, but I missed it.
And so did Anthony.
I missed the fucking skinny dip.
And Anthony missed the damn bikini wax. So both of y'all can go cry in your little drama masks.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I am
cool.
saying this.
I wasn't slut shaming you though. I was just letting you know.
Because if we're going to do this show and we're going to be honest with the people and with ourselves, I can't be honest if you are going to take everything I say wrong, because I purposely didn't go to the orgies and I was invited.
Listen here.
So that one day when I met the man I wanted to marry, he would know that I ain't no horror.
I didn't say nothing like that or imply anything like that. My point
I know it was about Anthony.
About men, especially. Ain't no man going to get invited to a bikini wax viewing and not try to peek at the vagina. That's all I was saying to you. You trying to act like it was just so friendly. He there to support you and shit.
Well, I was trying to tell you.
Also, you were telling the story because he came to your job and told that story. Now, that's some whack shit right there. What kind of fuck shit is that, man? You going to go to this lady's job and tell Robert Townsend and whoever else was on set that day a college story about how you were invited to her bikini wax. You know, that's some simp shit for real.
Well, the comedy part was that my underwears fell out.
I don't think it was
Like,
funny. Did they think it was funny?
No, Robert's face looked horrified.
I don't blame right. Cause Robert Townsend is a class fucking act. Legend. Gentleman. Artist. Genius. If it weren't for him,
And I just ran
it wouldn't be no
'cause
Anthony
I always
Anderson
run.
able to be in films and TV shows.
I just ran.
That's crazy, man. He did that to you.
Because I didn't know what else to do. I was just like, oh my God. Ah! So yeah, that's Anthony. Okay, so that, but the me bringing this up isn't about Anthony or Bobby T. Shout out, Robert. I love you. It's just about me and you, and I just want us to have full disclosure with the people because we're not perfect. And part of this show is us being honest about our relationship with you guys to help you, be honest with your, people when it comes to your relationships.
Right. I'm gonna keep it honest.
I know you.
Ain't no fluff coming from over this direction now.
Okay, so do you acknowledge that if we're going to do this show, I don't want to hear no drama about stories I'm going to tell about niggas from 30, 40, 50 years ago?
Yeah, I said that to you off air. Why are you asking me on air? You trying to put it on record and shit.
Exactly.
So any of the viewers or listeners can come back and listen to this and say, yeah, I said it. I ain't that type of person. So
I know. That's why it surprised me when you were like, a bikini wax. You sent out an invitation.
Okay. A big part of that was probably because I never got invited to a bikini wax.
But that
in college.
is
And I
not
was in
me
New
and
Orleans,
Anthony's
Louisiana.
issue. You got to see a whole bunch of boobs for some beads every year.
Mardi Gras. Yes.
So, really?
Yes, I did. Okay.
He didn't get to see that much.
Mardi Gras 4-year veteran.
So then let's just call it even. Stevens. All right.
Touche.
Touche. I love it. All right, guys, let's get into it because it's my time. I'm supposed to go pick up one to file from school. So our topic today is man abuse. Is it a thing? Like, Forrest and I, we, in the beginning of our relationship, 20 years ago when we were young, I admit I did slap the shit out of him. Yeah. Because there were some chicks that I had said, I know this chick is a freak. The bitch want to use my cell phone because she ain't got one. Don't let the bitch use my cell phone. And what did you do, babe?
Why you bring the old shit?
I'm trying to help the
Come
people.
here and bring some shit from 20 fucking years ago, man.
You know what?
The hoe used the phone. Let the bitch use the phone,
And
man.
I slapped
okay.
you. Okay.
All right, the bitch used the phone.
So I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to just be honest with the people. That we ain't damn trying to be, we're perfect.
I've come a long way since then.
Yes,
God damn.
you have, baby.
At least bring us some shit from a couple of weeks
but baby,
ago or something.
I'm talking
God damn.
I'm trying to help the people see that ain't nobody perfect. You have to teach a man how you want to be loved. And even when you didn't understand why I said don't let the bitch use the phone, let's go back. The point of the story isn't that you let the bitch use the phone. The point is she came and she asked to use the phone. And she gave you some sob story about her mother being sick or something, and can she use the phone?
You remember all that shit? Jesus Christ.
So she used the phone.
These wives never forget shit.
Honey, that's why we
God
love
damn,
them
they don't
elephants.
forget shit.
We
What else
love them
happened, baby?
elephants.
Go ahead, refresh
So
my
then
memory.
she couldn't wait to come back and tell me, ooh, Forrest, let me use your phone. First thing she said. Was it or was not?
It was. We had another incident, too, where someone ran back and couldn't wait to tell you some shit, remember?
No, by that time, you and her was running down the hallway like it was a damn relay race, trying to beat the other to get to tell me first about them damn cups that lady made and the cookies.
The cookies with our
And
faces
you
on
and
it.
her was like neck to neck, and you was, baby, she gave me, after that, your butt was like, baby, she laying down on the bed trying to give me something.
Oh yeah, that lady came and laid on the bed.
Baby, she just showed me her pussy. I ain't said.
Look, man, I had to do a lot of snitching on these women out here, man. I don't play that shit, man. Look at here.
And that's a lot of snitching you should have done that you did.
I run and tell it immediately.
But I just want y'all to know that I had to stop because after I slapped you, we had to go to the doctor. And what happened at the doctor?
Don't nobody really know this shit like that.
I know, that's why we telling them. Of course they don't know. That's the point of me telling them.
Family members and people like that don't know that type of stuff.
Okay, well, I'll tell it if you don't want to tell it. Because don't act like your family members aren't human as well. And I'm trying to tell them what made me stop.
All right.
Other than you smushing my face with my spit and like Cagney did with the watermelon. Oh, not the watermelon. Sorry. Oops.
I smushed your face with some
I tried to
spit.
spit on you and you caught it and smushed it in my face. That was the first thing.
That was instinct. That was
yes,
just a
and that was
reaction
great
instinct.
because I never spit again, not even on the street. But you smushed my face like Cagney did with the grapefruit to that lady in that classic movie. But this time, the doctor said I had done something to your eardrum.
Oh, you burst my eardrum.
Yes.
Yes, my eardrum. Okay. Yes.
So,
My eardrum was
to this
burst.
day,
40% hearing lost in the left ear.
and to this day, you still believe that, right?
Believe what?
That.
Did I have hearing loss?
Mhm.
It's a medical fact.
Okay, well, let me read you the medical fact, Mr. Medical Fact.
Okay.
Most ruptured, perforated eardrums heal without treatment within a few weeks. Man, you've been running that game on me ever since the first week we got married. But ladies, it has stopped me from hitting him. And he is not my child. Who the hell did I think I was to slap him in the first place? I never told him that I did call and ask, and they told me his hearing was fine. He was okay. But I just looked it up right now for him, so he stopped running that game on me. But the point is...
Ain't no game.
All
I'm
right.
telling you what it is in my ear.
All right, Negro, you gonna run with that for the rest of your life. It's fine. The point is that happened 20 years ago, and it's never happened since because that scared the dog doo-doo out of me. Like, just the fact that I could hurt the person that I loved, like, the most. It broke my heart, like, in a fit of possession. Because let's be honest, that's what it is. It is possession. It is not us in our right minds. And if you take a breath, you will realize that it is the ego trying to enforce its will upon the universe. And God will not have that. He will not have your will enforced upon his. It is better that we will to will his will than to will our own anyway. So if you step back and take a few seconds to think about it, I think it would work wonders for your own mental health. Because as much as his eardrum hurt, my heart hurt. Like, I felt horrible. It was not even worth it. So now I just get water. Like, like, not boiling water, not grits. I'll go get some water and, like, run it out, just a little bit of water. And, like, when I'm really mad and he will not leave or he will just keep going, I just throw the water at him. So now he
like
goes...
I'm a damn... Like they used to throw the water and the water hose on the civil rights activists back in the day.
I go
and
get
shit.
a water hose and
With the dogs and shit.
I go get
like
dogs.
Like I'm one of them motherfuckers.
Really, I go get
you
the
just gonna
dog.
go get the water and put on me. Like, what the hell is that?
Water, a little bitty cup of water.
Don't take baths or something.
Anyway,
like,
so now
like
what do? You go stand by all the expensive electric equipment.
I'm usually
and
always
so now
by
I
the
can't
expensive
even throw
electrical
the
because I'm
water at him.
always by the laptop, by the mixer, by the PS5.
So
Damn
now,
right, I'm by all the technical shit.
I'm not fucking up shit. I'm
The-
like,
the camera.
you motherfucker. So then I'm forced to exercise the demon. I consciously catch myself, and I know you see it sometimes, don't you, Forrest? Like, see myself, pray it away, see me, see it go away.
I'm running back in. I don't know what you're doing.
You know what?
I'm headed toward the exit at that point.
Okay, so
Headed toward the backyard.
let's try
Or the
to
car.
help these young people get to that place where you can walk away, and I can not present that type of situation to you. Now, I know this is old because I asked Wonderful. I was like, Wonderful, did you know JT and Lil Uzi Vert? Because Wonderful love him some Lil Uzi Vert, honey. And I love JT. I love me some City Girls. So he was like, Mom, that's old. So I had to just go ahead and do this episode because clearly it's old. I don't care if it's old. My young people out there in them streets acting like they don't have the class that they was born with is not cute. And I'm just going to address it. So, Forrest, did you find out what happened, or do I need to? I might as well tell the story so that those of us out here and us Generation Xers that may be listening in aren't necessarily aware that Lil Uzi Vert is dating and has been dating JT from the City Girls, right?
Correct.
So they went to, now this is all information I'm gleaning from my favorite YouTubers, because I just watched a few, and then I watched a little bit of her talking about it on The Breakfast Show. So I don't know any of these people. I'm just because I love you, I'm just talking. So that's take it for what you want. So basically I went to the BET Awards, and it was at ASAP Rocky's group member.
It's the BT Hip Hop Awards.
Okay, whatever.
Like them two different awards.
Okay, all right. The BET Hip Hop Awards.
Correct.
Fine, thank you. So he went to that, and she went to with him and his best friend, ASAP somebody else. Because you know they all ASAP somebody. And he's maybe Dillinger or Dilla somebody. I don't know what the child name is. But the child decided he was going to sit in the chair that she was supposed to sit in next to Lil Uzi Vert. Because he Lil Uzi Vert's best friend. This is what I'm gleaning from all of this. I don't know. Clearly, this man does what he wants to when he wants to do it. This is what the YouTuber said. I don't know this man. All I know is ASAP Rocky and his daddy. I don't know nobody else, and his son and child that he got. Them the ones he got with Rihanna. That's I don't even know all that. Okay, so this man, he decided he was gonna sit his ass in her seat, and it was all giggle fest because Lil Uzi Vert had performed. And he was macking on Ice Spice. Like, he said something in his rhyme performance. You got Ronald McDonald Afro. I don't know what he said, because I got one too. So don't hate. Me and her is both. And I got mine together. Thank you, little mama, because you told me what products to wear and put in my hair. Because I was putting the J shit in there because it said J. I didn't know I was supposed to get the other shit that said something else. So I thank you. So he macking on Lil Mama. My Lil Mama like, okay, that's cute. You know, he get his ass off the stage because it really wasn't, but he thought it was. So then he go take some pictures with her. And they taking pictures and they posting them. And that's cute. Oh, that's cute. So she is like, you know, a little butterfly just caught in a net of bullshit. So here he go. He gonna go sit his ass in his seat. Now all this time, JT, the queen, little princess, you ain't a queen yet, mommy, but you are on your way, my baby. The two princesses of Miami, because you know my girl Trina, the queen. Okay. Anyway, the princesses of you a lady, but we gonna work that into the thing.
No, Trina the Queen of Miami.
Okay.
Trina the Queen, you got that right.
So, as I was saying, the princesses of Miami, this nigga wanna, try to come forward. Like, so he done all this shit while she was in the back. I don't know where she was. I guess there wasn't a monitor wherever she was when all this shit. Because if she wanted to act the ass, she could have done the shit right in the middle of his damn performance. So, whatever. So this nigga don't want to get up out the seat meant for her. So she throws a phone and goes ballistic and starts whooping ass. And I don't know what was going on. It just was a whole lot. And that was just unnecessary. Now, Forrest.
There is a lot going on. Now, who didn't want to get up out the seat?
You ASAP.
Right. One of the ASAPs.
One of the ASAPs didn't want to get out the seat. And
that's a problem.
I can relate, though. At their age, knowing that Uzi Vert was up to no good, it made him feel like he could do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
When it's like, when your dude is fucking off, ladies, if his boy tries to holler at you. Because the boy feels like he can. Because he sees his boy, giving the attention that should go to you to someone else or others. So dude felt like he was entitled to sit where he wanted to sit. And Uzi Vert didn't say, get up. So first of all, Forrest, you've got to put yourself back in their age. We can't talk about how we would behave. We've got to remember how when we were their age. They sound young and ignorant. I wasn't young and ignorant. They sound like some ignorant motherfuckers to me. Just some young, especially when you go to these events, you just got to know how to act, y'all. Like it's just a fun. It's supposed to be a fun night out on the town at this event. You get to see a lot of people that you really don't get to see on a regular basis. When we go to these events, we're seeing people we hadn't seen 2, 3, 4 years. So the way they're acting, I wasn't going to those type of events at their age. I was.
I know you were, so you can really speak on this more than I can. I just know I wasn't acting like that wherever I was at that age.
Well, at their age, I was going to those events, and we all were millionaires. And I think that is the point I'm making. We all were.
Yeah, see, that's another level. I wouldn't even know about that at that age, going to some type of event with all that type of money and performing and getting recognition at those type of events. So fill us in on it, PJ.
Well, I guess for me, and I guess I started this show because there's a story I want to tell about, something similar that happened. This Heisman Trophy winner wanted to meet me. So he wanted to take me to the Grammys. So I went. I was a fan. He was a cutie pie. And after, he decided he wanted me to suck his dick. So he took my head and he put it in his crotch. I'm in my fancy dress. He's in, and me and this motherfucker got to scrapping. I swear I was going to whoop his monkey ass. But he's a fucking Heisman. What the fuck? And he was enjoying every second of the fight. And when we got to the after party, I was so, I was just so pissed and so humiliated. And he straightened out himself and went in and just left me sitting in the car. And then the limo driver gonna look back and say, "You all right?" I was like, "You bitch. You fucking bitch." So my mother always taught me, you always leave with the man you came with. But I'll be damned if I didn't leave that party with Terrell Owens. Come on now. Don't fucking play with me. And I'll be damned if that nigga wasn't sick. So that's what I'm telling to you, babies. Play that motherfucker's game. That nigga want to put you up against fucking Ice Spice? You go get Anthony. Was Anthony there? Because you are right up his alley, honey. Anthony Anderson. Go get you a daddy that he can't fuck with. Do like your girl. Go get you a Howard University pimp. Come on. I'll introduce you to Anthony, honey. You are his cup of tea. But you don't let no man treat you like that. And as for you, little Uzi, I've got so much love for you. I really do, because my baby's got love for you. He's even wanting to be you on Halloween. And I'm not mad at you for being you. You are young. You are free. But she deserves respect. Not just from you, but from your friends and anyone else who comes into her friggin' orbit. Next time, girl, you go talk to security. You tell security to get that nigga up out that seat. Because he didn't have no business having his ass there. Better yet, you go befriend Ice Spice. Because she ain't got shit to do with his little lusting self. She is the new girl at school. She is just happy to be invited to the party. She probably looks up to you and was like, what the fuck? But that's what they do. They put us women against each other so that they can get in there. And then, oh, that's your friend? She ain't shit. Then you look up, that's because that nigga want to holler at her. Nah, nigga. You want to take a picture with Ice Spice? Let me go take a shit. I'd have been going home with Ice Spice. How about that? That nigga would have been calling me and Ice. Like, can where y'all at? What y'all doing? How about that? You should have went and took a picture with Ice Spice too. How about that, daddy? Oh, you people are so young. You've got so much living to do. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the experience of being a part of that world. Because you are a part of that world, and there's so many people that wish they could be. And I don't think you realize how many young girls and boys are watching you guys. Just not even with envy, but with awe. Take that into consideration and just step back and remember the queen that you are. You ain't got to do nothing but trust Father. Vengeance is mine. You ain't got to do nothing but look pretty. That nigga want to sit in a chair and be a little bitch. Sit in another open chair. Better yet, like I said, go sit next to Ice Spice. Let that nigga know. Girl power. She don't want him. Because guess what? It would never work. Because she knows how he treated you to get her. And the only way she would deal with that is if she don't like you, then she would do it just for some fun. Because she don't want that. Don't nobody want no nigga that knows you. She know he going back home. I don't give a fuck how many times that bed get wet. He going, a dog always comes home. She knows. So you don't have to worry about that. That's what niggas do. Tell the truth. When a nigga sees another nigga that he knows got him trying to get you, he gonna make friends with that nigga. Come on. All right. It's almost time to go get wine. What are your thoughts, Dad? I'm not gonna call you daddy because you're not my daddy. My daddy died. You're my husband.
I think that was well said. You dropping game up in this motherfucker. Coming like iceberg peachy up in this motherfucker.
Mind you, neither one of them niggas got the pussy. How about that?
Right. Ooh. Damn.
You know, I genuinely want you young ladies in this industry to know that it's okay to have fun. And that's the fucked up thing, because this world says that men are allowed to date around. Like, it's okay if little Uzi dates Ice and he dates JT and he dates the Twitter model of the month and he dates the TikTok dancer of the week. It's okay because he's a man. But if JT wants to date Anthony and little Uzi Vert and I don't know, the senator of Miami, come on, the doctor of fucking, I don't know, Beverly Hills. You know, that is what keeps men from becoming obsessive because they're able to divide their time between more than just one woman. And they do that especially when they like a woman. They will purposely go somewhere where they can pay for it so they don't have to, it doesn't get back to you, but they will purposely go somewhere so that it refocuses their mind. We don't, as women, we don't get that opportunity. We're so loyal because that's the way we're built. But are we really? Or is that just what we've been told and taught? Because if we always say, I hear comedians like, yeah, I got a nigga that pay my rent. I got a nigga for my car note. I got a nigga that pay my student loan. Yeah, but that's all they're doing. You're not really getting to know these niggas. You're not investing in trying to make an emotional or spiritual or mental connection. You're just taking their money. And niggas know that. And some niggas is willing to, if that's what it takes. But that's not what it takes. When you do it right, that's what we're supposed to be doing. But not so he'll pay your fucking rent, but so that you will stop obsessing over the one that's hitting that spot. Allow yourself to be loved.
I just don't want to cut in on you. Just let it breathe sometimes, after you say some shit like that. So, well said. Again.
Well, I love you babies out there. And I hope they work it out. Like, I hope, we all can figure out how to work it out. And I hope we stop disrespecting each other for laughter. Like, dudes, y'all been doing that shit since I was in college. Like, no, that nigga is not gonna get up so you can sit down. He's not gonna get up. No, he's thirsty. He is not you. He is not you. I don't even know what the fuck his name is. I only know it because it's ASAP.
And he genuinely think he like being the cool one for not getting up, right? Like
yes.
He think that like that's his,
That is those niggas. I'm telling you, it's
wow.
It's what it is. I've been there. I've been in a situation where I don't know who the fuck I'm dating. Why is he always here? Why is he making a comment? Why, nigga? Sit your ass somewhere else. Why are you jealous? And of whom are you jealous of? I don't know. I'm just saying. Go make a record, and then I know who you was. Then you can sit wherever you want. You can have the whole damn theater. But don't be disrespectful to the lady. Is it the generation? Is that what you all are teaching my son? Uzi Vert, is that what you're teaching my son? Because I know you taught him that damn dance. I blamed it on that boy Kai Sanaa. Kai Sanaa taught him how to do it. But I think you made that dance up. Now you got little boys shaking their ass all over the damn world. And that's cool, because it's cute. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all look a little cute. But come on, baby. What? My name is Paula Parker. I've been attacked by spiders just like Peter. With what comes responsibility, talent, power, the world's eyes on you. At least I think it's sexier if you'd have been like, come on, man, get the fuck up. Let her sit down. All right, you've already struck out. I heard your rhyme, took the picture. She don't want none. And if she did, it ain't gonna happen that night. Not now. So don't play yourself. Just go on and make the nigga get up. And niggas, stop thinking that your friendships are more important than our feelings. I know you're young. It was the same when I was young. I know. But come on, evolution somewhere. And can you please just say, or at least say, no, I'm not getting up, Jay. Sit down right here next to me. But don't try to play her like she's some fucking groupie. Because she's not. And you know she's not. That's all Mama got to say today. I love you, babies.
That was awesome. So
What do you think everything I do is awesome?
What?
I love
that
you.
was awesome. But
That's why I married you.
When you read about these articles and these incidents that happen, you go. I hear it here at the house, but the people out there, the viewers and the listeners, they really, really, really need to hear it. They need to hear it coming from out of your mouth, because you've been there, done that. You've been there, done that.
And Jet Magazine called and was like, can we put this picture of you and this guy in the couple of the week? You guys are the cutest couple.
Oh, my goodness.
I said, hell no. And I think we'll end on that. I found my, true flame, my twin flame. And we will be discussing that. Maybe not tomorrow, but we're definitely going to go there. So do I think man abuse is a thing? Yes, I do. We don't have no right to put our hands, to put nothing on these dudes. Like, who do you think you are? No, we don't have the right. So stop it.
Make sure you subscribe.
Press that button, because we can't determine what time I'm gonna feel like
subscribe, and keep the notification bell on.
Until next time.
My name's Forrest D. Martin.
And I'm Paula Jai Parker. And this has been Married People Shit.